And once again, I would like to welcome you all to the campus of McDonald County High School for this matchup between the College Heights Lady Cougars and the Riverton Lady Rams. This is the first matchup of bracket play for the day. And running a little late. This matchup was actually supposed to begin at about 1:30. So we're running about an hour and a half, closer to an hour and 45 minutes behind. So yeah, at least we're still going to get to watch some College Heights volleyball and enjoy it. Matchup pits the College Heights Lady Cougars against the Riverton Lady Rams. And now serving to start off the match will be number 10, Lexi Mallet. And that will be a kill, I believe, from Lauren Yukina. I didn't see who killed it. I was looking down at my program to get these names for Riverton down, but nonetheless, we got a kill. And now Ava Messina will be back to serve for College Heights. She'll step up and send this one over. That is picked up by Riverton, and the set goes to Thomason. She'll send it over, and their libero, Kayla Greer, will pick it up. And that'll be a kill, I believe, for J.C. Thomason on Riverton, and we're tied up at 1. Serving for Riverton will be number 24, E.J. Wells. She'll send this one over. That's picked up by Griesemer. Yukina bump sets. Collins sends that over. That is picked up by Wells. And the set goes to Thomason. And Thomason will tip it over, and the assist will go to the setter, number 11, Morgan Compton. And now serving again will be Wells. She'll step up and send this over. Griesemer picks it up. Collin will set outside. Lauren Yukina sends it over, and that is out. A good read by Parker to let that one drop. Wells will go back to the service line. She will send this one over. It's picked up by Griesemer. Collin going to Yukina again. She'll tip it over. That's picked up by Parker. And the set from Compton to Thomason, picked up by Lawrence. Collins sets Lawrence, and that one will drop in the deep left corner for a kill for Addie Lawrence. Maddie Collin back to serve now for the College Heights Lady Cougars. Collins sends this one over. That is shanked by Greer. And that'll be an ace from Maddie Collin, and we're now tied at 3 points apiece. Collin will step up and send it over again. And that'll be back-to-back aces for Maddie Collin, as she gets one off of, I believe that's Josie Harper. Or is it? It may be Lexi Mallet. I don't know for sure. I'm trying to read the numbers. And that'll be a pass. Goes to Compton. Thomason kapows it off of somebody's hand. It is tipped. Messina will free ball. And that one will be an overpass from Greer. Overpass from Kayla Greer will sail out, and that'll be a point for College Heights. Lead swells to 2 for the Lady Cougars. Collin will step back to serve. She'll send it over. That's picked up by Mallet. Thomason sets to 22, I believe. Mallet, Compton goes to Noel Hedrick again. Lauren Yukina will send that over. Correction, that was Maddie Darnaby that was being set to quite a few times there in that last sequence. Going to the service line for Riverton will be number 11, Morgan Compton. She'll send this one over. That is picked up by Griesemer. Messina will bump set. Lawrence will send it over. Picked up. Set from Compton will go to number 13, Olivia Parker. She'll drop it in for a kill, and we're now tied at 5. Compton will go back to the service line. Compton will send it over. It's picked up by Messina. Collins sets to Lawrence, and Lawrence will tool the block and get the kill. And now Lauren Yukina will step back to serve for the Lady Cougars. Yukina will run up and send this one into the net, and we're now tied at 6. And Thomason will go back to serve for Riverton. Thomason sends it over. That's shanked by Messina, and that'll be an ace for J.C. Thomason. That'll put Riverton up by 1. And she'll step back to serve again. Thomason will send it over. That's picked up by Messina. Collin will set outside. Addie Lawrence, dug by Thomason. Lawrence rises up and kills the overpass, sending it into the deep left corner. And she'll get the kill. We're tied at 7 with Marley Woodford going to the service line for the Lady Cougars. Woodford sends it over. That is picked up, and that will be sent over by Rachel Wilson. And now Kayla Greer will serve for Riverton. She'll send that one over and out, and we're tied at 8. And now Addie Lawrence will be back to serve for College Heights. She'll step up and send this one over. That is picked up by Greer. Tight pass. That'll go to Wells, and she'll kill that, putting Riverton back up by 1, leading 9-8. And the serve from Parker will drop for an ace. Parker will send it over again. That's picked up by Messina. Collin will set. Lawrence from the back row, picked up by Greer. Set from Compton, going outside. And that was Wilson sending it over. Lindsay Griesemer blocked at the net by Wells. Tipped over by Collin. Bump set from Compton will go to Wilson. And she'll tip it over in 8. Parker will step up to serve. She'll send that back over. That's picked up by Ukina. Collin will go outside. Griesemer will send that over. Picked up by Thomason. Compton outside to Wilson. The angled hit is outside the antennae, and that will be a point for College Heights. Lindsay Griesemer will step back to serve for the Lady Cougars. She will send this one over. That is picked up by Parker. Tipped over by Wells after the set from Compton. Lead is back up to 3. Now that'll put Lexi Mallett at the service line. Mallett sends this one over. It's picked up by Griesemer. Collin will set outside. Libby Fanning will free ball and get it over. Riverton keeps it alive. Wells will send it over. And Lawrence passes it a little too high. It bounces off the rafters and drops as College Heights can't recover it. Mallett will go back to serve for Riverton. Mallett will step up and send it over. That's picked up by Messina. Collin outside to Ukina, and that'll be a kill for Lauren Ukina. Ava Messina will go back to the service line as we are at the top of the service cycle once again. Messina will step up and send this over. That is picked up by Mallett. Now set from Compton goes to Thomason. Blocked at the net by Woodford. Griesemer. Collin back row to Lawrence, and she'll send that almost over the net, but it is blocked by Thomason swiftly. And now E.J. Wells will go back to serve for Riverton. Picked up by Basia. Overpass is killed by Maddie Darnaby. Score is now 14-10 in favor of Riverton. Wells will step up and serve. It's picked up by Messina. Collin will set outside. Ukina. Bump set from Compton goes to Parker, and she'll get the kill. Lead swells to 6. Wells will step up. She'll send it over. That is picked up by Yukina. Collin bump sets. Lawrence from the back row. It's picked up by Compton, and the hit from Thomason off of the arms of Messina and out of bounds, and that'll be another kill for J.C. Thomason, and that'll draw a timeout from Coach Mary Collin in College Heights. And now coming out of the timeout, Wells will serve a line drive, picked up by Messina. Collin dumps it, picked up by Thomason. Set from Compton going over to Darnaby, and College Heights is in the net. And that'll be a point for Riverton as the lead swells to 8. Wells will go back to serve. She will send it over. Messina, overhead pass to Collins. She'll go outside to Yukina. Blocked at the net, recovered by Yukina. Lawrence, Collin sends it over. Wells, set from Compton to Thomason, and that is off the arms of Lawrence for another kill for J.C. Thomason. Wells will step up and serve again. That's picked up by Griesemer. Collins sets outside. Yukina picks it up and sends it over. Wells will dig. Compton. Thomason again, and a great dig by Lawrence, but it hits the pole that is upholding the net, and that'll be yet another kill for J.C. Thomason. And I believe the lead should swell to 10. Unless they're replaying the set, unless they're replaying the rally. I don't know, though. Set from Compton goes to Wilson, I believe that is. That's not Wilson, that's Darnaby again. And that will count as a point for Riverton. The lead is now 11. Score has been corrected. And Wells will step back to serve. She'll send it over again. Messina shanks it, and that'll be an ace for Wells. That'll push the lead to 12 for the Lady Rams. And the serve by Wells picked up by Messina. Collins sets outside. Lawrence sends it over. Compton sets to Darnaby. Darnaby sends it into the net, and College Heights gets their first point in a while. Maddie Collin will step back to serve. She'll send this one over. Shanked and tipped over by Compton. Griesemer, Yukina, free ball Messina, and that one grazes the net and is shanked by Darnaby, and that'll be a kill for Ava Messina. Score is now 22-12 in favor of Riverton. Collin. Compton. Thomason. J.C. Thomason picks up another kill for the Lady Rams. Coming into the match will be Noel Hedrick for Maddie Darnaby. Serving for Riverton will be number 11, Emma Compton. And she'll send this one over. That's picked up by Yukina. Collin going outside. Lawrence, that's picked up by Greer. And that'll be sent over by Thomason. Thomason with another hard-driven kill. And that'll put Riverton at set point, leading 24-12. Compton will serve again. She'll send this one over. A line drive picked up by Yukonaw. Collin will step back to Yukonaw. She'll send that over. And Riverton was in the net, and that'll be a point for College Heights. Lead is down to 11, and Lauren Yukonaw will step back to serve for the Lady Cougars. Yukonaw will step up and send it over. That's picked up by Greer. Set from Compton goes to Thomason. She tips it over. It's picked up by Griesemer. Lawrence keeps it alive. Collins sends it over. Greer. Compton runs another rip with Thomason, and Thomason gets another kill, and that'll end the first set. Riverton taking it 25-13 and taking a 1-0. And coming out of the intermission, Ava Messina will serve for College Heights. She'll step up and send it over. That is picked up by Thomason, unable to be recovered. And that'll be an ace for Ava Messina to start out. I just flipped that. Messina back to serve once again. College Heights taking the first point of the set. She'll send it over. That is picked up. Set from Compton, goes outside. Sent over by, I believe that's Parker. Sent over by Yukonaw. That's blocked at the net by Compton. Greer recovers it. Thomason will free ball, and that is out. Lead swells to 2. Messina. Collin will send it over. Messina will send it over. Thomason, Compton, and Rachel Wilson will tool the block and get the kill for the first point of the set for Riverton. Coming out of the match will be Rachel Wilson, and entering in to take her place will be Lexi Mallett, number 10. Serving for Riverton will be Mallett. Collin. Yukonaw sends it over. Thomason sets up Parker, and Compton will tip it over. Yukonaw, tight pass. Collin can't tip it over, and we're tied at 2. And now Mallett will step back to serve once again. And that one will bounce off the net and drop back into Riverton's court. Maddie Collin will serve with the Lady Cougars leading by 1 here in the second set. Collin will send this one over. That's picked up by Mallett. Bumps up from Compton. Goes back row to Parker. Messina. Collin. Sets Yukonaw. She sends that one over, and that is out. And we're tied at 3 now with E.J. Wells going to the service line for the Lady Rams. And Wells will send it over. Yukonaw, Collins sets outside, Lawrence, and that one will find its way to the deep right corner and drop in bounds for a kill. College Heights reclaims the lead, leading 4-3 here in the early going of the second set. Lauren Yukonaw will step back to serve. And that will be sent over by Yukonaw. almost lost by Wells, but recovered by Riverton. Yukina, Collin, Lawrence, dug by Wells wonderfully. Set from Compton, goes to Darnaby, and Darnaby will get the kill to tie it up at 4. And now Compton will go back to serve for Riverton. That's picked up by Griesemer. Collins setting outside. Lawrence rising up, and she'll tool the block from Darnaby and get the kill. Is that Darnaby? Pardon me, I don't believe that's Darnaby. I believe that's Noel Hedrick. Anyway, Marley Woodford will serve for College Heights, who lead by 1. Set by Compton, goes to Parker, tipped over, overpass from Compton, Thomason, and that'll be tipped over by, I believe that actually might be Maddie Darnaby. And Lawrence with a great hit and a great dig by Mallett. Overpass, Darnaby, Thompson, Parker, blocked at the net. Yukina, Collin, sets to Lawrence. Great dig by Greer, recovered by Compton. And the free ball from Parker, recovered by Griesemer, Collin, Lawrence. That's shanked, recovered by Greer, and the free ball by Mallett goes to Griesemer, Collin to Lawrence, and that is blocked at the net. Griesemer keeps it alive. Collin and Woodford will send that over the net. Thomason, pushed by Compton, and Yukina rushing under, trying to keep it alive, won't be able to. And we're tied at 5 with J.C. Thomason going back to serve. And now Rachel Wilson will step into the match to take the place of Lexi Mallett on the front row. Thomason will serve. That's picked up by Griesemer. Collin will go outside to Lawrence, and that'll be a kill for Addie Lawrence. Cross court for the kill goes Lawrence. And now that'll send Lawrence to the service line for the Lady Cougars. Lawrence, a line drive picked up by Greer. Compton setting outside. Wilson. Lawrence digs it. And Collin tries to dump it, but instead plays it into the net. And now Maddie Darnaby will come out. Noel Hedrick will come in. Hedrick will serve. That's picked up by Yukina. Collins setting back row to Lawrence. She'll send it over. And that will be Thomason who picked it up. And that'll be a kill for... Whoa. That'll be a kill for Olivia Parker. And the serve from Hedrick will result in an ace after it is shanked by Messina. Hedrick will step back to serve again. Lady Rams leading by 2. She'll send this one into the net. Lead is down to 1, and I believe that will send Lindsay Griesemer to the service line, which it will. Darnaby will come in and come right back out. Noel Hedrick will also go to the bench as the libero Kayla Greer comes in. Served by Griesemer is overpassed by Greer, but Fanning can't kill it, and that'll push the lead back up to 2. And the serve by Parker. Overpass from Messina will drop in Riverton's court for a kill. That'll be a point to cut the lead down to 1, and now Messina will go to the service line looking to tie the set at 9 for College Heights. Messina will step up to serve. She'll send it over. That is picked up by Parker. And Compton will send that out of bounds, and College Heights ties the set at 9 points apiece, and Ava Messina will go back to the service line. Messina will step up and send it over. That's picked up by Parker. Compton to Wells. And E.J. Wells gets the kill to put Riverton back in front 10-9. And that will send Lexi Mallett to the service line. Mallett will send it over and into the net, and we're tied once again at 10 points apiece. Maddie Collin will step up and send this one over. That's picked up by Parker. And the set from Compton to Thomason will result in a kill. Riverton once again taking the lead. E.J. Wells will go back to the service line for the Lady Rams. Wells will send this one over. It's picked up by Yukonaw. Collins setting outside. Addie Lawrence is able to tool the block and get the kill. And once again, we're tied at 11. Serving for the Lady Cougars will be Lauren Yukonaw. She'll send this one over. It's picked up by Greer. Set from Compton to Thompson. Picked up by Yukonaw. Darnaby, Compton, back to Darnaby, and Darnaby tools the block and gets the kill. And once again, Riverton takes the lead, 12-11. And now the setter, Emma Compton, will serve. She'll send this one over, and that one is out, and a good read by Messina to let that one sail, and we are tied again as Riverton and College Heights have been going point for point here. Tied at 12 right at the moment. Marley Woodford will serve. That's picked up by Mallett. Jump set from Compton goes to Thomason. And that one is off the arms of Yukonaw and back toward the gym doors for a kill. And we are tied. And we're not tied. Riverton once again reclaims the lead, 13-12. J.C. Thomason will step back to serve for Riverton. She'll step up and send this over. That's picked up by Griesemer. Collin will step behind her head. Lawrence, she'll send that over. Parker, bump sets, blocked at the net is Mallett. Compton pushes it over. Yukonaw, great hustle. Collin throws it up, or sets it up, pardon me. And Lawrence rises up and gets the kill. And we're tied at 13 as these two teams continue to go point for point with each other. And Addie Lawrence will go to the service line for College Heights now. Lawrence steps up to the service line. That's picked up by Thomason. Compton to Parker, picked up by Messina. Collin will set to Lindsay Griesemer, and she'll tool the block and get the kill to put College Heights out in front. Addie Lawrence will step back to serve for the Lady Cougars. She'll send it over. That is picked up by Thomason, Compton, and I believe that is Mallett who went into the net. Lead is now 2 for College Heights. Rachel Wilson will enter the match, and Lexi Mallett will exit. Addie Lawrence will step back to serve. She'll put it in play. That one hops over the net, and that'll be an ace for Addie Lawrence and draw a timeout from Coach Rebecca Lipasek to talk over some things with her team and see if she can make a few adjustments. Coming out of the timeout, Lawrence will send that over. That's picked up by Greer. Set from Compton. Goes to Wilson. She'll tip that out, and that will be a point for College Heights. Lead swells to 4. Lady Cougars' largest of the set. Lawrence will step up, and she'll send it over. That's picked up by Greer. Set goes to Darnaby. And she tries to tip it over, and that will stay on Riverton's side of the net. Darnaby goes into the net, and the lead swells to 5 for College Heights. Lawrence will step up and send it over. That's picked up by Greer. Bump set from Compton. We'll go to Thomason from the back row, and J.C. Thomason gets a much-needed kill for the Lady Rams. And now coming into the match for Maddie Darnaby will be number 22, Noelle Hedrick. She will step up and send this one over. Griesemer will pass. Collins sets Griesemer, and that'll be a kill for Lindsay Griesemer. Off of Hedrick. Darnaby will come right back in for Hedrick. And Kayla Greer will step back into the match. Compton sets, tipped over by Wells, and that'll be a kill for E.J. Wells of Riverton. Same position we are. And that'll be sent over by Parker. Collin will go outside. Lauren Yukina off of the net. Or blocked, rather, by Wells. And that will be a kill for Lauren Yukina as she tools the block. Ava Messina will serve. College Heights leading by 5. That's picked up by Greer. Compton. And then sent over by Parker. Picked up by Messina. Collin bump sets. Lawrence from the back row. Dug by Thomason. And the push by Compton. Lawrence recovered the dump. Yukina is blocked at the net by Wells, and that'll drop in College Heights court for a Riverton point, and the lead by College Heights has been cut down to 4. Lexi Mallett will step back to serve for Riverton. Mallett sends it over. That's picked up by Yukina. Collin goes outside. Right back to Yukina. That's picked up by Wells. Compton. Thomason will go into the net. And that will push the lead back to 5 for College Heights and send Maddie Collin to the service line. Collin will step up and send it over. That is picked up by Parker. And the set from Compton goes to Thomason, and that'll be a kill for J.C. Thomason. That'll cut the lead down to 4, and now Wells will go to the service line for Riverton. Wells will step up and send it over. Messina shanks it. It's recovered by Griesemer. Great hustle by Yukina to try to keep it alive, but she won't be able to. And the lead has been cut down to 3 for College Heights. Wells will step back and look to keep chipping away at that lead. She'll send it over. Messina with a great pass. Collins setting outside. Addie Lawrence will go into the net with it. That'll cut the lead down to 2, and that'll draw a timeout from Coach Mary Collin to talk a few things over with her team before things get too out of hand. And now E.J. Wells will step up to send this over. Yukina shanks it. That bounced off the ceiling. Messina recovers it. Griesemer will free ball. That's picked up by Mallet. And the set from Compton goes to Thomason. She'll rise up and get the kill. And College Heights, who once led by as much as 5, is now only leading by 1. And that'll send E.J. Wells to the service line with a chance to tie. And that'll be an ace off of Maddie Collin. And Riverton ties. And now H.G. Wells. Why did I say that? I didn't mean to say that. E.J. Wells. And E.J. Wells will serve. That'll be out of bounds. College Heights now leads 22-21. For those of you who don't know, and since probably a lot of you are College Heights parents, some of you do know, H.G. Wells is the author of the book titled War of the Worlds, which will actually be part of my summer reading for senior year. So that's maybe a reason why it was in my brain, and I confused it with that. Anyway, while I was rambling on about nonsensical things such as mixing up a player's name with the name of a prominent author of a popular book, Riverton ties the set at 22 off of a kill from J.C. Thomason, and now serving is the setter Emma Compton. Messina, Collin, Lawrence tipped at the net, picked up by Compton. Greer will bump set. That is sent over, blocked at the net by Woodford. Messina, Collin going outside. Lawrence, that's blocked at the net by Thomason. Set from Greer goes to Compton. She'll play it over. Messina goes to Lawrence, and she'll play that one over. That's picked up by Mallet. Set from Compton goes to Thomason, and she tips it over. And that'll be a kill for J.C. Thomason. And now Compton will go back to the service line. Lady Rams leading by 1. Here in the second set. And Compton, Messina, Griesemer will free ball. That's picked up by Thomason. And another quick set. Thomason. Compton and Thomason are executing their rip play to perfection. And now that'll put Riverton at match point, leading 24-22, but not before Coach Collin will call a timeout to make one last push at winning the set. And now coming out of the timeout, Morgan Compton will step up to serve for Riverton. She'll send this one over, and that is out. A great read by Yukina to let that one drop. Score is now 24-23 in favor of Riverton, with Marley Woodford going to the service line for College Heights. Woodford will step up and send this one over. That's picked up by Mallet. Set from Compton, goes to Thomason. She tips it over, and that'll drop. Thomason will get the kill, and that will end the match. Riverton taking both sets, I believe 25-19 maybe. I don't remember the exact score of the first set, but then this set was 25-23. Tightly contested. Lady Cougars played some very good volleyball against some very good competition, and I believe that this is a good tournament to possibly build on, maybe, you know. They competed well against a lot of larger schools that are also really, really good at volleyball. And I'm sure that Coach Collin and the team will find a way to build off of this. Even though they didn't win a lot, they still played their hearts out and played very well throughout the entire day. So our next match will be on Monday, October 18th. Against Diamond. It'll be a home game. It is unclear whether it will be at OCC or College Heights yet. Our athletic director is still working on getting the location verified. But that will be our last regular season game before the district tournament for Class 1 District 9 in Jasper starts. And our first game there, I believe, will be on the 23rd Saturday, October 23rd at 5 o'clock p.m. And I believe we will play the winner of Macaulay and Brenaw. I think we'll play the winner of Macaulay and Brenaw, but I'm not totally sure. I think that's the game. Macaulay and Brenaw, I believe, will play on Thursday, and then we'll play the winner of that game on Saturday at 5 o'clock. So, as always, we thank you for tuning in. I'm Curtis Davenport, and we will see you